Blessings, Sagittarius soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissae for your weekly reading, which is going to be a love reading from the Lover's Oracle cards. Yes, the Romance Angels cards. We're going to get a main message out for you and see what is going on in the area of love for you for this week in relation to the new moon that is happening at this time, and we're still in the energies of. Guys, if you want to learn how to read tarot for yourself, I do have a class, and I'm not going to get all into that, but I will say the description box will have the links to all of that. For the tarot class, you can learn to read for yourself. You don't have to pay a tarot reader. You can learn to read for others as well. We're also going to tap into your intuition, and that's going to help you to really bring through those messages for yourself. Also, for my social media links, and if you want to get a personal reading, since these are general readings, guys, and they're not going to resonate with everyone, but you should find messages here that are helpful for you. So if you do, hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification for me, okay? Let's get into this again and see what's going on also with the Psychic Tarot, guys. Just saw 111 on the screen. Hope in reverse and crown chakra in reverse. So we may be losing hope in a situation, maybe not knowing, what decision to make about something, or not being able to think clearly. We got shadow coming out here today. Wow. Or maybe somebody is bringing out our shadow side, or a situation has happened to make us feel, a little bit combative perhaps right now. Did somebody put us in a competition? Was somebody breadcrumbing us with that Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands energy, I've been seeing a little bit of that coming out lately, a lot of relationships that are breaking up and things of that nature, a lot of cheating, and we got the wand energy now coming out here again today, somebody keeping their options open, always looking out for the next prospect or something of that nature. We're then going to get some advice from the Moonology manifestation cards. Again, since this is new moon, it's all about what we're releasing. So hopefully you did some releasing of people or, things that you no longer wish to have a part of your energy. All right. And then we're also going to get into the Lover's Oracle cards. That's going to give us some final messages moving forward in regards to love. So do stick around to the end for that. Let's bring in those energies, guys. Watch your ears. And we're setting the energy for this space, calling in our angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides of the white light. We thank you for the messages for Sagittarius. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Thank you, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Let's get into your messages today, shall we? And see what is in the cards for love for Sagittarius for this week, shall we? Show me what I need to know for Sagittarius, please. Uh-oh. Have you been seeing some red flags there, Sagittarius? Because this is saying pay attention to the red flags. Have you kind of been turning a blind eye to something, perhaps? The signs are cautioning you. You have been seeing something. Ooh, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Be aware, though. Uh-oh. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Red flags around a new love. Well, that's not good starting out. Or is this a start to something that, is coming back around with this heart-to-heart conversations? Because what could we have to discuss here if this is new love? Or maybe you're choosing because of seeing some red flags because somebody won't talk to you. All right, that you're going to go in a different direction, perhaps, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on here today with pay attention to the red flags. Just saw 420. Maybe somebody smokes weed and you don't like that. The Romance Angels sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you are swept up in a new romance, and we did see that, This card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regards to your new suitor. Don't allow emotion to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for you in a relationship. So that absolutely could be one of those things, but that's among many things. And you know what you are, what do they call your deal breakers? This is where you're going to have your boundaries up, regardless of how awesome or cool this person is or how much other people like them. You know, this is where you're going to have to honor yourself, it sounds like. A red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or a lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of your relationship, it is vital that you watch how she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. People that, people that don't disregard people of like the service people, if you will. Like they see them as less than and they won't be as kind to them. So be aware of that if you've seen that. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion, which is where that heart-to-heart conversations came out, because maybe somebody's got their eyes somewhere else. That's what that red flag is. Maybe somebody's seen something, you know what I mean? This card doesn't necessarily guide you. Oh, sorry, I didn't read it all. So if you are in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. This card does not necessarily guide you to leave a relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition. So it is going to be a time for you to really pay attention and know where you are within the dynamics of what may be going on for you. Does this mean that you need to move on, or is this simply something that you can work on and get to a better place with? But if it has to do with new love, like somebody's got their eye somewhere else, because that's what's crossing the whole situation with the red flags, And this is where somebody's got some splaining to do, Lucy. Yeah? Listen, Linda, and all that good stuff, right? Absolutely. Somebody is not putting up with something is what I'm getting here today, Sagittarius. So maybe somebody may be seeing red, because of some red flags, something that they've discovered. Definitely could understand why somebody would lose hope and be in two minds. Like, how could somebody, do something like this kind of situation? You know what I mean? All right, so third eye is Liddy, though. Somebody's seeing something for sure. Maybe they're seeing that there's no hope in this situation, if you will. Fulfillment of wishes, and maybe this new love is what's going to help you move on nicely. I don't know who this new love is. I do feel like maybe it's a friend, that's somebody that's been around you. Third party for sure, coming up on the bottom here. This is definitely crossing the situation with that Three of Cups energy. Could have been with somebody, when they were going out or something of that nature. Financial and material changes with the 5. This would be like the 5 of Pentacles energy. So this is definitely, like some lack mentality type of energy. Partnerships and alliances. Maybe that's the type of person that you connected with. Someone who kind of have like a negative attitude type of energy to begin with. And you're over that. You saw how this affected you, and disrupted you within yourself, having to deal with this type of energy, this type of person that's in this energy, if you will, and how it affected you. Throat chakra, how you weren't able to speak up for yourself. Lots of 5s coming out here for you today. With the 5 of Pentacles here, now with the throat chakra. So throat chakra would definitely want to work with lapis lazuli, would be a really good one, or labradorite. All right, to help us to be able to speak what we need to, but also to do so in not too aggressive of a way, so that we can you know, take the steps we need to moving forward. Somebody doesn't want you to heal, or maybe, you know, again, it could just be saying being in this situation is not allowing you to be able to do the healing process that you need to make the choices and move through those doors, you know, that you need to, either away from something or towards something else that's going to be better for you. Spiritual union. In the future, though, this is the energy that's coming out. So maybe this next relationship, 1010, if that's you, you could be meeting up with someone that you're more equally balanced and yoked with that 2 energy. And 1010, when we add that, would be a 2 energy as well, right? So it is going to be more of that balanced. Ooh, and victory and success for sure. So I'm not sure who you may be thinking of right now, but it looks like it's going to be good. Material harvest, well, whatever you were dealing with back here where everything was just like all out of whack, feels like it all balances out as you move into the future for sure. And this may not be good for the other person because somebody is being held back or wants to hold you back, and that's maybe what you need to be aware of, or what's going on at present. Okay, but you have the ability, you know, to transform within yourself and be able to use what you're seeing. You know, if this person isn't talking to you and you are seeing these red flags and you know something is up, sometimes you just have to make that decision without having all the facts, because if somebody is withholding things from you and keeping you confused, there's not a lot you can do about that. Unless you just get the actual proof. Yeah, there's no movement forward here. Judgment in reverse, as well as 3 of Wands in reverse. This looks like somebody turning their back to a situation, or never really being completely, you know, on board to begin with. You know, they were never able to really move forward with you because maybe they really never had a lot to offer to begin with. Again, I do feel like this was someone that maybe you shouldn't have given another chance to, if you did perhaps, and you're needing to heal from, or you did heal from in the past, you know, phallic energy here. So I do feel like, again, somebody just can't keep that wand in their pants. Partnerships and alliances. Yeah, this is what's causing all the conflict, unrest, unhappiness with the 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords in reverse. Again, somebody with that wand, you know, it's like, just gotta be seen. This could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Disruption in reverse. We got the Moon and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely somebody was trying to keep you confused about your own value, right? Turning your back on yourself almost. But I see you moving out of this energy and regaining, you know, your understanding and balance about maybe what has happened in the past here. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. I do feel like somebody was trying to, either they had a plan, you know, just to get the money with that Pentacle energy, but definitely somebody who was cheating, being manipulative, that kind of thing. Yeah, always, it's almost like, you know, with these fake pentacles and the throat chakra in the reverse, it's like, almost like they were speaking, you know, an energy of, or they are, that you don't have the ability for things to grow in your life. You know, that you're not able to actually come out of that apprentice mode and actually have those pentacles manifest, you know. It's almost like speaking a curse or something like that. Putting some kind of block over your throat chakra or something like that. Trying to make it hard for you to move on. But you're doing so in any case. You're loving yourself. And I feel like you're more in this, with the King of Cups, in more of this, you know, just composed energy right now. You're focused on what you need to do. Transformation in reverse. Yeah, you're standing your ground is what I feel here. But it's a tough battle. Look at all those wands that are coming against you. A lot of fighting, right? I feel like this person has definitely caused you to have to go to this higher ground because of all of this deceptive energy you were having to deal with. You know, you turned your back on the devil. You don't want to deal with being in this energy where the fish here are dead in the water. It's like almost like there's nothing here any longer. There's nothing here for you any longer, if you will. Movement, choices, and decisions, but in reverse. So it feels like this person knows, and you know that there's no growth here, but at the same time, just like there's not going to be anything with this person, but this person, it feels like, is in a sense keeping you bound. Yeah, again with that devil affecting your plans, Knight of Pentacles. They don't want you to move forward, and maybe they know that somebody else is interested in you with that new love, you know, coming out energy as well. And you may be like, well, since you don't want to talk to me, there's really nothing that I have to say either, you know, and maybe that's what's pissing this person off, if you will. Spiritual union coming in the future. Yeah, somebody's trying to block that. See? With that Eight of Wands in reverse, somebody's trying to block it. They may be more tapped in and know what's going on with that energy. Yeah, King of Wands coming out here. Could be, again, dealing with the fire sign, or again, there is somebody that knows about somebody else in the picture, or the potential that this person could have with somebody else, right? This victory, with victory and success coming out here, Chariot, because they know that it is, you know, like in the cards, it's divine, you know, meant for you, if you will, for you to move towards a relationship like this that you're more meant for, right? You've already seen this person, you know, like they'll walk away from you, but they keep coming back. They're like a child. They're always crying wolf or something of that nature, you know. They're always saying they want another chance with you, with that Two of Wands energy, trying to make you reconsider because of the, you know, attachment that you've had with this person, but they're constantly putting you in this conflict mode with this being in the center. They don't want you to, you know, move forward, to transform, to heal. They constantly are putting up this fight, you know, or causing you to have to defend your position. But you see what's going on here, and you're turning your back on. You're not giving any more to this situation. This is the Queen of Cups here. But now she's turned her back, and guess what? She's not sharing it with that person, you know, that more or less stabbed her in the back, Ten of Swords, left her for dead, put her in a competition, yeah, constantly Five of Wands. Look at that volcano erupting in the background, but what are you going to be pissed off about now, right, Sagittarius? It's like you're the one that decided to, you know, have other options, so if I want to be happy, what's wrong with that? All right, what's going on for Sagittarius? We have believe in your good luck. Believe that you have good luck in love, and it is about to change in your favor based on what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. What else do we have? Take inspired action. So if you have been getting downloads, or just, you know, feeling drawn to go in a particular direction, you know, to leave this situation or to go towards a different situation, of course do so appropriately. But if you know that the one that you're in isn't good for you, and especially if this other person has already stepped out on you, be proud of yourself for seeing what you need to see, you know what I mean, for balancing yourself. All right, and doing what you need to do, for being the big girl, big boy, because it is tough to make the big decisions like that. You know, it's like, just like a move, even as good as it can be, or exciting as it can be to move to a place that you've always wanted to live or something like that, there's still all the details, there's still all the packing and stuff like that. And it's like, even if you know that moving towards something better is going to be good for you, you still don't want to have to go through all the disentanglement, you know, that you have to go through with a relationship to get to that next point. But guys, freedom is coming up here today with that rainbow energy, and it says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear, and so you're not blocked. The the spiritual union is meant for you, and it can come to you once you free yourself, right, from this situation. The path is clear if you want it to be. So are you willing to put into the work to perhaps bring in that twin flame? Because that's what this energy talks about. And maybe that is the person, you know, that is a consideration at this time with that new love we were seeing. Your passion ignites. So this is an opportunity, you know, to do things right, to end things right, and to begin something really wonderful, potentially, all right? Really get that foundation in place, Sagittarius. Do hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And don't forget to check below for all the info on the upcoming tarot certification class. Spaces are limited, so do reach out to me if you are seriously interested. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great week ahead. Blessings and bye for now.